How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a map tour for a new mod map to Farming Simulator 22 called Volcano Island. We're going to start with the description from the mod hub, and it reads: The Volcano Island is a totally fictional place lost in the middle of the ocean. These islands were discovered a very long time ago, but the former inhabitants left hastily following a strange discovery. Since then, researchers have returned to the island and stayed there to establish their homes and take advantage of their resources that the island could offer. The volcano island came back to life very quickly, and you are embarked on the adventure. If you start as new farmer, you will have several animal enclosures from the start of the game: cows, hens, pigs, sheep, and dairy sheep, as well as a small equipped farm and additional storage in the nearby silo. You will find several areas of the island: an old village, an industrial area, a housing estate, several development areas, a port area, an observatory, mysterious places, and many more. You will find more than a dozen personalized and unique points of sale and purchases, as well as personalized equipment, personalized productions, mayonnaise, sandwiches, straw hats. Some outlets are more profitable than others. You will have the option to buy custom factories: cheese shop, chocolate factory, clothing factory, sandwich factory, optimized oil factory. Islands contain 47 fields of sizes ranging from 0.68 hectares to 9.33 hectares. 52 plots, therefore 12 of forests of different sizes, 6 mixed, fields and forest, and 6 empty, without fields or forest. A course of all-terrain vehicles for fun, the remains of an airfield, areas to build or expand your farms, 20 personalized cartridges to collect, and of course, a volcano. Compatible with DLCs and precision farming. Have fun and make the island your home. This map was created by Grimlock RRC and is 230.42 megabytes to download. And if we take a look at the map, this is what it looks like. You can see we start up here towards the north-ish side of the island, right here at our starting farm. We own, right off the bat, farmland number 3. Field prices are, not too terrible. I mean, considering that we got very small fields, it is going to take a little while to start kind of building up to these prices. But I mean, you got like $25,000 farm or field there. You got 35,000. So I mean, they kind of give you the ability to grow and whatnot. You do have several forestry areas, which those in relation are very, very expensive. And yeah, and pretty good at being able to just kind of build and grow as you need to go. I will point out the old runway is down here on farmland number 51, and this whole chunk of land here is only $7,000. Tons of area to build and to do whatever you want to do on this part of the island, so might be a good kind of heads up kind of thing. Whoops. You cannot purchase all areas of the map. There are several areas, like right here in downtown. You also have the observatory and the volcano right here. You cannot purchase that. You also cannot purchase the water or the periphery, so a few areas you're not able to purchase here. You do start out with several animal pens. We have a pigsty, sheep barn, cow barn, and chicken coop. There are contracts available. No production chains to start out with. And there are collectibles, 20 of them to be precise, and they are the little game cartridges. So let's see. Looking at the mod specific for this map, there is nothing under the buy menu, but under the build mode, we can start out in the sheds. Right here, you can see Volcano Island. There's nothing under silos, silo extensions, or containers. There is this electrical charging station here under the Volcano Island. There is an electrical charge station listed for Volcano Island under tools. That's what I'm trying to say. and nothing under farmhouses. Under productions, this is where a lot of the stuff was handled. Check this out. You have tons of productions here that you can work with. You do have the sheep cheese factory. This is part of the required mods for this map. I don't know if I covered that or not. I think I may have skipped it. There are required mods, and it's this one here, the dairy sheep mod. I think it was ER Shaba that came out with this one. Don't quote me, 'cause I don't actually think it's listed as required on the mod hub. No, it's not. I just checked. So, oh, come on, there we go. So yeah, you have a custom carpentry, grain mill, cheese store, where you can see it already takes the dairy cheese or dairy milk as well as the regular cow's milk. You have this Vulcan oil fast, which that's going to come into play later. You have the Fabrique de Chocolat, which is the chocolate factory. Sugar mill, which this is modified. You have a clothing factory, which this one's going to be interesting. We'll show that one later. A sandwich shop. And that is it. So we also, under selling points, because we've got a whole bunch of new stuff here, have several additional selling points. And then under greenhouses, we do have a couple here, as you can see. And then nothing under orchards or generators. Under animals, we do have something under cows. Nothing for horses. We do have pigs. Nothing for sheep. We do have the dairy sheep pack, but nothing specific for this map. We do have chickens, nothing for bees or others. Under decorations, we have nothing under fences, nothing under lights, but under others, you do have this, I don't know how to pronounce that, augies? It looks like maybe something for like cows to stick their head in, for cows or sheep to feed them. Anyways, never heard of it before. And then landscaping, you do have several additional painting swatches. That's it under this section. So we start out here at our starting farm, and our starting farm, before I go into the starting equipment and whatnot, is kind of split off into two levels. You can see how on the bottom left side of the screen there on the map, you can see where I'm kind of standing. Off to my right, over in this direction, there's the second portion of the farm, and it's kind of off of a little cliff thing. It's separate from the main farm, but we'll make our way to it later on in the tour. But right here at this location, actually, starting equipment, let's go there first. Under owned items for your buy menu, you start out with, under small tractors, the Valtra A135 High-Tech. Medium tractors, the Fendt 722 Vario. Harvesters, the New Holland CH770. Telehandlers, the Manitou MLT 737. Cars, the Lizard Pickup 1986. Trailers, the Branther TA 23065 Power Tube Plus, and the Rudolph TDK 301RA, the header for the New Holland. You also have a corn header, the Capello Diamet 8. Under plows, you have the Converlin Ecomat. Cultivators, the Lemken Schmarg 9500K. Power harrows, the K-Brand HR 4040. Under seeders, the K-Brand Venta 4030. Under fertilizer spreaders, the Bradell K105. Animals, you do have a Farrison PF 2.24 Plus. This is a forage mixer. And then under telehandler tools, you have the Maxi Universal Bucket. Header trailers, the Nardi N6030. And under weights, the Agco 1500 and the Kloss W600. So, starting out here at the farm, behind me, right here, you have a sleep trigger, wardrobe trigger, bunker silo right here. Walk through it and you can see the compacting and chaff level. And then over here, we do have a silo, Pharma 400,000 liters. Some of our starting equipment is right here. And at this point, we need to go and grab our truck and start heading around. This way, there we go. Head out to the main road, and then immediately right here. Alright, so this is the Silo Vulcan Grains. So what this is a silo. I'm pretty sure it's just base game grains. And what it is just like a storage silo for the community, almost like a cooperative silo. And I believe you get charged for the actual use of it, so depending on how much and how long, you will get charged. Right here you have the selling point. This is a buy point. It seems backwards to me, but let's go with it. Selling point, you can purchase various grains and stuff from there, and then you have the buying point, which is the sell point for this particular location. And just so you can see what I'm talking about here, if we zoom in, we started here at the farm and just came right over here. So you had the Silo Vulcan Grains, the buy point, which is called the selling point, and then the selling point, which is called the buying point. So I guess it's all about perspective in this in this location. And now at this point, what I'm going to have to do is get up to this next factory. You can see coming up towards my right, straight ahead, but it's going to come up on my right. And what I need to do is I need to borrow some money, because we need to kind of show off a few things about this one. So this is the Vulcan Oils Fast. So what I'm going to do is just borrow some money. Okay, outputs, inputs, and check this out. If we buy this one for $80,000, there's nothing special in the way of productions, the type of things you can produce. It's a sunflower, canola, and olive oil. That's it. But what is special, 24,000 cycles per month. You can make a lot of oil very fast. So sunflower oil, 24,000, canola oil, 24,000, olive oil, 12,000. Not too shabby. From here, we are going to head right up to here. You can see we're going to head towards this port area. And then right here, this is the docks sell point. And coming up here, this is the exports sell point. Now, one thing you want to take a look at, all the sell points have these little signs around, and they'll show you exactly what they take. So here at the export, they'll take grapes, olives, cake, honey. So if you ever wonder what will be taken at any particular sell point, they have these little guides, and I'll show you this one on the way out. You can see it on the wall right there. And again, you have cereal, clothes, stone, methane, and lime. Now what's weird is it says it takes methane, but the weird part about it is that there's no BGA on this map. At least not that I found in my initial kind of walkthrough. So here we're going to make a left. And oh, yep, right here, you can see this little ford right here. Now we're on this little side island where right here you have this off-road course, which is, I mean, it's kind of cool. If you want to come out here and just test out some of the equipment and whatnot, you can come out and have a little fun. Why not? Sponsored by Motorex. Go back to the truck here. And there are several really cool features on this island. So have an explorer. Like, go around and just check some things out, because you'll never know what you'll find. And if you followed along with the description at the beginning of this map tour, you will have heard that there's some kind of mysteries on about this island. So it might be something worth investigating. Right here is the Little House sell point, and you can see bread, cereal, olive oil, grape juice, potatoes, sandwiches, and water can be sold here. And now we're going to follow the trail. And again, you have another low spot right here. We're going to follow this around. Now, before we get to the rest of the tour, I just want to come on to this part of the island, because you can see, if we pan out way far, this is kind of your little bridge. You can see it's a little bit deeper than the last one. But as long as you're kind of panned out and you can stay on top of these rocks, you're going to be fine. But go off the rocks, you're not going to be fine anymore. But check this out. Let's pan back in. You can buy this part of the island. This is the runway right up ahead here. You can buy this for just over $7,000. It is dirt cheap. Like nothing out here besides a bunch of grass and some roadway. And I think that you could potentially come through and just tear this all up with a plow or whatever, and be able to just make this into a farm, make this into a field, whatever you want. Cool little detail right here that I just wanted to show. Somebody had a very bad day. And it's little details like that. These kind of maps, like, those little details help really immerse you into the story, into what's being presented to you, more than just surface level kind of stuff. More than just, oh, hey, here's a map, hop on and play. It really kind of drives home a narrative, whether it's, you know, if you're a YouTuber like myself and just want to be able to tell kind of a cool story that go along with your gameplay, or if you just want to kind of have your own little adventure kind of play out in your own brain, just playing the game. It's a cool little thing. That is just a cool little detail to have on a map. So it's little things like that that really kind of make a map come to life. Right here you have the grain mill. You can purchase this for $90,000. And then beyond the grain mill, right here in this roundabout, is the animal dealer. Now, you can come to this location because we do have pens and pastures already pre-built on New Farmer Mode. You can come here and have animals purchased from this location and delivered for you to whatever pen or pasture you want them to load into. Very straightforward. But you buy them from this location, you have a delivery fee associated to that transaction. You can also purchase your animals from the pens and pastures that you have located wherever you have them on the map. Again, problem is that you're simulating the purchase kind of, I don't want to say virtually, but you are basically having them deliver the animals to your location. So again, you're going to have a delivery fee associated to that transaction. The only way to save on that delivery fee is by going and either leasing or owning a animal trailer. Bring it to this location on the map and load directly into that trailer, whatever animal it is that you want. Once you load into that trailer, deliver it to the pens and pastures that you have on your map, and then you save that money. Now, the thing is that if you're buying something like cows or horses, they get pretty expensive pretty quickly too. Cows, as they're adults, are like $100 a head. I think horses on some maps are like $300 a head. So it gets up there pretty quick. You know what? We're gonna cut right through here. So this is the next point of interest. This is the clothing factory, and we are going to buy this for $90,000. And check this out. You can bring your wool or cotton to this location and make clothes directly. You can completely skip the whole fabric rigmarole. Just the base game stuff. Or base material stuff. But you bring straw here as well, and you can make straw hats. So it's a little bit extra. You get a little something extra than just clothes. Where is my truck? There's my truck. And then over here... Oh, I did not show the inputs and outputs. Outputs right here, and inputs are around the back side, right over here. Then you have your inputs along this side for this next one, outputs back here. This is the sandwich shop, and check this out. You have your recipes right here. So to make sandwiches, you can make bread, mayo, lettuce, tomato, eggs, bread, butter, cheese, bread, lettuce, tomato, and cheese. All makes various sandwiches. And to make mayo, sunflower oil, and eggs. You can purchase this for $75,000. We're going to go ahead and do that. Now check it out. You have the various different types of sandwiches, but they all just make sandwiches. And then mayo. That's really cool. Just another component, but if you want to make this particular sandwich, you have to add the mayo. So, or this particular recipe, but it produces the most out of the 3 recipes. So you're going to get 100 sandwiches, 100 liters of sandwich, as opposed to 68 and 53. And now we're going to pull out of the parking lot here. And we're going to pull in right here. Now this might look like the biogas plant. This is not the biogas plant. This is the bio tank. So what this can do is it's basically just a sell point where you can sell manure, slurry, digestate, seeds, solid fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, and herbicide. Just a sell point. That's it. But across the street here is the dairy. Actually, it's not the dairy. This is the Fabrique de Chocolat. You can purchase this for $70,000, and what do you get? Chocolate. Regular milk and sugar gets you chocolate. Around the back side here, your output and your input. Now let's go ahead and find where I park my truck. And now we need to go down here. Open the gate. This is the sugar mill. You can purchase this for $80,000. Outputs there. Input around back right here. Gonna hop in the truck again. Now you can see that little sell point in the back of the fast food restaurant right there. That is the fast food sell point. Oh no, he stopped. Why? So just back there behind the diner sign is the next sell point. Over here, you'll see we have our repair trigger right here and a shop trigger right there. Now we head down this direction. In here, whoops, we have, let's see, this is not, you would think this would be called the depot. It is not. This is called the deposit sell point. Right there. Hop this fence again. Right here is the cabinet maker sell point. This one right here. And again, it shows you what you can bring over here. So you have poplars, you have wood, wood chips, planks, and bio bales. It might just be bales in general, actually. Now I'm curious. Let's take a look. it'd be a good time to look at the map anyways. So we were here at the kind of confusing buy and sell points. Went up to the Vulcan Oil Fast, and then up to the docks and the exports. We then came down this side road here, across the ford, and into the little house. We also saw the kind of off-road 4x4 area. Then came down here, out and around, where we then kind of visited this little airstrip right here, and then back out to here. We then saw the grain mill and the animal dealer. We then saw the clothing factory, sandwich shop, the biotank, Fabrique de Chocolat, sugar mill, fast food, sell point, the shop trigger, repair trigger combination right here, the deposit, the cabinet maker, and now the carpentry. Now, one thing that is kind of odd about this map is that I didn't notice a sawmill anywhere. And you saw how the cabinet maker took planks. Well, the problem is that there's nowhere to make planks on this map right off the bat. So you're going to have to put something in order to sell planks. Or if you want to sell planks, you could just skip the step and just take the wood here to the carpentry and make furniture. Inputs here, wood cell trigger here, outputs right here. And now let's go ahead and back out. Off to my left is a lime station right there. And now this is kind of the secondary portion of our starting farm. Right here we have a pig barn where we can have up to 270 pigs. Back here we have a sheep barn where we can have up to 65 sheep. Cow barn, we have up to 80 cows. And then we're going to grab our truck and move down just a little bit further. To right here, you can see some more of our starting equipment is right there. And this chicken barn where we can have up to 360 chickens. So yeah, quite a bit of going on in this area here. Got some additional storage right within town here. Right here we have an electrical charge point, a gas station right here, and right here we have the station sell point. And you can see you can bring diesel, def, air. We have electrical, methane, snow, and road salt can all be sold here. I don't know why a gas station would buy snow, but to each their own. Maybe they're gonna make ice cubes or something. I don't know. Whoa. Okay, now we're gonna backtrack just a little ways through here, and now we're off to something new. It is a very lovely map. I do like the fact of how the terrain is very sweeping and it seems very natural, or what I would imagine to be natural for a volcanic island. What was developed strictly from volcanic activity. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull off to the side because the rest of this we can walk. Right here we have the little silo sell point. Down here, you can see up in the distance, we have our cheese shop. Now, I'm going to go ahead and buy this one for $67,000, and you can see you can make butter from just normal milk, cheese from normal milk, but also cheese from sheep's milk. You have your outputs right here, and inputs are right here. And again, check it out. Little sign says, hey, we take these. Now we need to backtrack just a little ways. We are going to cut through this little alley. And right here, this is the garden sell point. You can see these are some of the inputs that they take: manure, slurry, digestate, seeds, solid fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, herbicide. Over here is, I'm going to try a little Italian, the Ciaubella Pizzeria. Yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced. Probably wrong, often am. We can take cheese, olive oil, tomatoes, lettuce, grape juice, eggs, sugar, and mayonnaise are all able to be sold here. Coming up over here, we'll come around all these buildings here, what look to be apartments, come down this little alley, and then this is the stand sell point, where it looks like they'll take milk, butter, cheese, and eggs. And then behind it, this is the village grocery, where you can buy, well, sell all these things: flour, bread, cake, sugar, chocolate, honey, cereal, sunflower oil, canola oil, olive oil, cloves, grape juice, tomatoes, strawberries, lettuce, tomatoes, sandwiches, mayo, and straw hats. So this one can take quite a bit of different materials here. Heading back towards the backside here. Now this is the dairy sheep pasture. Now, one thing I'm going to advise is, I think there's a problem with this particular pen. It doesn't show under any of your owned pens or pastures. That's number one. But if you come to where the animal dialogue box is, I cannot find a place to activate it. Now, one thing I thought of is, well, maybe you need to purchase the land. So let's take a look at the map. We were here in town, we saw the carpentry. We then came up and saw the pigs, sheep, cows, chickens. Oh, that's something I just noticed. I completely missed that sell point right there. Let's backtrack to it just real quick. Let's go to our chicken barn. Completely missed out on that. So that should be right over here next to all of our starting equipment here. And look at this. Tells you all the stuff that you need. Grass, straw. Do you have two symbols for grass? Hay, silage, and then all the various bales that they'll take. It looks like they even take cotton too. Yeah, right there. No, that's silage. Yeah. I think that's supposed to be cotton. Yeah. Yeah. Unless it's... that might be silage. Like wrapped bales, maybe. Anyways, let's go back to the map. So we were supposed to see the barn. We skipped it on accident. We had the electrical charging station, the gas station, the station sell point, and then we headed out towards here, where we saw the little silo, the cheese store, the garden sell point, Ciaubella Pizzeria, the stand, the village grocery, and now here at the dairy sheep pasture. Now, again, for some reason, I cannot get this to work, but I thought, well, maybe I need to purchase the land here. So I tried that. 34,502. I do own it now, as you can see. I cannot purchase this area here. So it had to be this area. But again, nothing's coming up. I can't do anything with this. Then I'm like, okay, well, maybe can I, do anything to destroy it, maybe? Nope, I can't destroy it. I cannot get rid of this. So there's literally nothing I've been able to do. I've not been able to find the pop-up. Run around in here. Like, absolutely nothing. So, it might be a glitch, might need to be something fixed. Yeah, just does not appear to be functional at the moment. And then right beside what's supposed to be the dairy sheep barn are 3 greenhouses. You can buy them for $10,000 each, and they're just they're the modified version of the greenhouses. So let's go ahead and buy one real quick. And you can see it's just water that put in, but what's changed are the cycles per month. 1,536 for tomatoes, 768 for lettuce, and again 1,536 for strawberries. So not too shabby. You're going to produce quite a bit of material pretty quickly. And that is the map. That is Volcano Island. Now we're to the point I need to render my opinion. What do I think of this map? There's a lot of things I really like about this map. Unfortunately, the sheep pasture there is broken. There's something up with it that I just cannot get to work. So I kind of discount the map a little bit for that. But there's a little bit of everything that can be done on this island, and it's actually really nice. You can do traditional farming, you can do forestry, you can you can kind of diversify how you're gonna kind of attack this island kind of thing, and that's actually really cool. And there's a lot of really cool hidden features. I shouldn't say hidden features, but hidden details. Hidden details. Yeah, let's say that about this map. That's really nice. You do have this little island here, this little island here that you can purchase and do a bunch of forestry, turn it into something if you so choose. Just, it's just, like I said, there's a little bit of everything to do. And if we come out this direction here, you saw there's a little smaller island just over here. And to get onto it, drive between these rocks here, and here we go. Now we're on the smaller island. So it's just cool little things like that just make each of these islands functional while not making it to where you don't necessarily have to do anything with them if you choose not to, but they're there for you if you want to. The road network's really nice. The color palette's real nice. The undulations of the map is, I think, incredible. A lot of different sight lines. It's just broken. It's not, perfectly flat or anything like that. So you get the feeling that you're legitimately on an island and are needing to just develop it, kind of thing. And then on top of it, there's a little mystery. Now, I will show this one quick thing. This is the volcano, as you can very clearly see. And if you come around the backside, come out towards the water here. Hopefully not run over too many people along the way. Whoa! No, 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 no. Whee! Hey, stuck the landing. I'll take it. You come up here. It's a little bit of a climb. Hopefully our truck has the power. And check it out. You have a little observatory inside the volcano. How cool is that? Now hopefully I can get back down without doing any more barrel rolls. That would be nice. But yeah, it's just little features like this that it doesn't serve a functional purpose other than just a bit of storytelling, immersion. It just some unique key feature that's available for the map, and I think it's nice. I think that yeah, it's a cool feature. So 0 to 5 scale as usual. What do I think of this map? Well, if it wasn't for that sheep barn or sheep pasture being broken, I would give this probably a 3.5, maybe even getting close to a 4, like very, very close. But because that area is broken, I'd probably give it a 3. I even like this kind of split farm kind of setup here, where you have some of your farm is in town, the main kind of house and storage kind of thing for some of your equipment is here at like away from town, and it actually is in the shadow of the volcano here, where you got people walking by going to the volcano all the time. It's actually kind of a cool little feature. But Yeah, overall, yeah, right now as it stands, a 3 until that issue gets fixed, and then probably 3.5, close to a 4. But that's how it is. I hope you enjoyed this map tour. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms show you doing that shows that you're engaged with this channel, enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.